Now the next article, that is important one, Newton's law of cooling. Now what is the Newton's law of cooling? So Newton's law of cooling is the rate of loss of heat of a body is directly proportional to excess of temperature of body over surrounding. Provided excess is small. So here we will consider the two temperature, that is of body and surrounding. So let theta, this will be temperature of a body, and theta 0, this is the temperature of surrounding. So this rate of loss, that is denoted by dq by dt, and this will be directly proportional to, in bracket, theta minus theta 0. We say it is equation number 1. Now if the body having the mass m, if body having small m, that is mass of body, then S will be the specific heat, and last one is the T, that is the fall of temperature. So here the formula for dq by dt, it is mass into specific into d theta upon dt is the fall of the temperature. So here this is d theta upon dt. And here also we calculate d theta upon dt. So the equation here is equal to k theta minus theta 0, where this k is the proportionality constant. So here also this is d theta upon dt ms in bracket theta minus theta 0. We say it is equation number 2. M into S into d theta by dt, and here is the theta minus theta 0. So d theta by dt. Now, from equation 1 and 2, if we compare both the equation d theta upon dt, we can write here ms into, here we are going something wrong. ms d theta upon dt. dk by dt is k minus k into theta minus theta 0 is correct one, and there is d theta by dt. Here is the dq, d theta upon dt. So left hand sides are same, so we can write ms in bracket d theta upon dt, and it will be equal to k in bracket theta minus theta 0. We can also write this equation d theta upon dt, that is equal to k upon ms in bracket theta minus theta 0. So with the help of this equation, we say equation number 3, k, m and s are the constant values. K, comma m, comma s are constants. So we get the formula d theta upon dt, that is directly proportional to theta minus theta 0. So the second definition we can write here, that is the rate of fall of the temperature, that is directly proportional to the excess of temperature of the body over the surrounding, provided excess is small. And this is the Newton's law of the cooling, in which the rate of loss of heat of a body is directly proportional to excess of the temperature of body over surrounding, that is denoted by theta minus theta 0, and the rate of loss of heat is denoted by dq by dt. So we equal to take the k, that is the proportionality constant. Then if body having mass of small m, specific heat s, and fall of the temperature, that is d theta upon dt, that is the rate of fall of temperature, dq by dt is equal to ms d theta upon dt. So if we compare both the equation 1 and 2, we get ms d theta upon dt is equal to k theta minus theta 0. So here, if we rearrange the equation ms k upon ms, then d theta upon dt is equal to k upon ms into theta minus theta 0, where k, m, s are the constant values. So we can write d theta upon dt is directly proportional to theta minus theta 0. So this is about the Newton's law of cooling. Now the last article of this lesson, that is the kinetic theory of gases and radiation, it is greenhouse effect. Now what is the greenhouse effect? So here the earth is and its atmosphere that heats up due to the thermal radiation of the sun, and this phenomena is called as greenhouse effect. Now we will get the thermal radiations from the sun. It is will get from the sun, and wavelength of radiation lies in infrared region. In infrared region. So here the major portion of this greenhouse gases, so that are carbon dioxide, CO2, then nitrous oxide, N2S, then methane, NH4, and tropospheric ozone, that is O3, and chlorofluoro carbons, they are also present. Chlorofluorocarbons. All these gases are called as greenhouse gases. So when the light is incident on this atmosphere in which these greenhouse gases are present, so they gets the thermal radiation and they heat up the surface of the earth, and this process goes on when the thermal equilibrium takes place, or the balance of thermal energy will takes place. Now here in observation, you see that in every year the temperature of this earth is going on increasing. So there is 0.3 degrees Celsius to 0.6 degrees Celsius temperature increases, and it may be says that in the middle of the century, temperature rises 3 degrees Celsius to 6 degrees Celsius. So as we go next year, then temperature is more than this year, and this will be very harmful to our life and our atmosphere. So this greenhouse effect, it is due to our human activities, that is not good for our pollutions, and due to that here the greenhouse effect affects our lives. So some are the disadvantages of this greenhouse effect. So here is disadvantages. In which it is harmful to human life, then animal and plant. For all the environment, this greenhouse effect is dangerous and it will affect our life. Then ice cap are melting faster. Second is ice cap is melting faster. Then third one is sea level is rising. Sea level is rising. And fourth one is the weather condition changes. Weather condition changes. So you see here in March also there will be rain during some 4-5 years, and the common coastal cities are at risk. Common coastal cities are at risk of submerged. So there may be chances of the coastal areas that due to the melting of ice is faster, then the level of sea will be rising, and due to that they will be the part of this sea. And last one is the expansion of deserts. Due to this, there is the expansion of deserts. So these are the disadvantages of the greenhouse effect, and we have to minimize this effect. We have to minimize effect of greenhouses. That is very necessary. If we do not care about it, then there will be dangerous for us. So we have to minimize the effect of greenhouses, that is the global warming. Global warming. So it is about the greenhouse effect, where due to the sun energy, thermal radiations are incident on the earth's surface, and our earth's surface and atmosphere becomes heat up, and due to that our atmosphere are getting changes, and due to that it's very trouble for our life and pollutions. So we have to take some efforts, and we have to minimize this greenhouse effect. Hello.